Welcome back, everyone, to the BD1P Binding of Isaac modded series. Today is going to be a random tainted character run for win number 1 and episode number 326. We did officially lose our first run since like the Bertrand loss months ago yesterday, but it's not a big deal. I'm okay with it. Your question for today is going to be, put your answer in the comments down below. What was the stupidest fight you have ever gotten into? Yo, we have not played a Team Mastema run in what feels like ages. Your seed is going to be 2v86, 2xac. It's good to get these characters out and about now because I believe Team Mastema is going to be in the modded Nuzlocke starting up in August. I guess it is maybe August for you guys right now. Not for me, it's still July 27th, so I have no idea yet, but still a good character. For my answer for today's question of the day, I've gotten in a lot of dumb fights. Nothing like major. I've gotten in no like big fights, but is that a rainbow? No, it's just all champions, huh? Great, cool first room to walk into here. But when I think of like fights and like dumb fights, I'm thinking back to like elementary school, preschool, daycare, kindergarten, things like that. And one in particular comes to mind. And I think I've told this story a long time ago on this streak, but there's no harm in saying a story twice if it's a good story, right? So be me. It's like I'm 3, 4, 5, probably somewhere around the age of 4 in this story, and I'm at daycare. I go to daycare every day of the week for the whole day, and when I was a kid, every kid has their comfort, because there's a comfort blanket, comfort toy, comfort pillow, whatever it may be. Every kid has their comfort something, right? Mine just so happened to be a replica of the character Woody from Toy Story. You pull the string, he says some lines, got a cowboy hat on him, things like that. And I loved this thing. This Woody doll was my kind of like my character trait back when I was a little kid. Yo, I actually don't mind Divine Cloth. I just don't want to get a bunch of spiders is the thing. Because spiders are not fun. Good. Slow him down. He can't hit me anymore. Look, we dodged perfectly. That was almost really bad. Beautiful. Break this, please. This Woody doll was like my #1 shooter for a while. I took it everywhere with me. Whether it was going to the lake, whether I was going to daycare. It was, and I mean like I took it everywhere. But we had a rule at our daycare that if you brought one of your own toys from home, you have to share it. And it's a good rule, and I'm going to tell you why. It may sound stupid, dumb, and lame to a lot of you. Ooh, we do not want deep pockets, because deep pockets means that we don't have any money on the run. We don't need money on the run, I mean. Sorry, I can't speak right now. Okay. You do not pass up a car battery on the first floor now, do you? Well, it's a good rule because you don't want a kid bringing like their Nintendo DS to daycare and having a bunch of kids fight over how they want a DS to their parents and shit. When you can just have the kids share their DS with other kids and everybody can be friendly, make some new friends even potentially, it's a really good strategy. As a kid, I hated it because I don't want to share shit, but I did end up bringing my Woody doll to daycare quite a bit. And no one had ever really asked to play with it because like it was mine, and it's a doll, like who gives a shit, right? Until one kid. This kid's name was Kyle, and I've told plenty of Kyle's stories before. This kid was crazy, a little bit unhinged even for a bit of his life. And this kid, without even asking, comes up to me on the day of my daughter's wedding and steals the Woody doll right out of my hands. No ask, and this is very vivid in my mind right now. No asking, he just took it out from under my nose, like just swiped it away from me. Don't get hit by that, please. We could go for Big Dammy with this, but just fuck with it, dude. It's fun. Yeah, we're gonna go really hard on this. It's gonna be a funny run, I think. But, man, I remember being so pissed off when this happened, to the point where I was not gonna take this kid's shit. I was not going to take this kid's shit. Because, to be honest with you, I had already had it up to here with this motherfucker. This room is so laggy. I'm gonna skip past it real quick. Are we done? No, this is our final wave. It's going to be a decently easy wave, though, I think. But I already kind of been done with this kid. He had pissed me off enough in life where I was, like, at my breaking point. It was my Joker moment, per se. So I look at Kyle, and I say, give that back. And he says, if you bring a toy, ooh, that was close. You have to share it. And this is what really got me. Because this wasn't his call to make. I'm going to roll this into... Yeah, you just take it, man. Who cares? It wasn't his call to make. If you're going to... I would share it with him gladly if he would have just asked me. I know I'm defending a 3-year-old me right now, but I'm being real. If he would have just asked me, I'm like 80% sure I would have just been like, you can have it for 5 minutes and give it right back, you piece of shit. I don't want Kyle germs on my Woody doll. But I look at him. I grab his arm. Take a big bite. I chomp down. About as hard as my 3-year-old jaw will let me. And this kid howls. He's screaming. He's like, what the fuck? You're an animal. And I know I'm an animal. I'm a specimen of real human genetics. I'm kind of like the role model you should all strive to be, right? I don't let go. I keep my mouth on this kid's arm because I am this pissed off. Eventually, he drops the doll. I pick it back up. And I, go on my merry way. Obviously, as this kid should, he tells the daycare sitter, who goes like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, why would you bite this kid for taking a doll? But to me, that doll was everything. You can't put a price on Woody, all right? That's my full thought process there. But that was probably the dumbest fight I got into. I think I had to like sit on the bench all through that outside time that day because I was being a naughty little piece of garbage. Did he deserve it? I'm not gonna say he didn't. All right, I'm not gonna, we're getting just a bunch of active items today, aren't we? Here, that's fine. We can live. We have a good active item at the very least right now, and maybe not getting a lot of items early on is gonna be good for us, so we can get rid of our broken hearts. But I guess we'll see as time goes on here. Anyways, have I gotten to a dumber fight than that? I probably definitely have, but I can't remember if it was like what it would be, because I can picture like moments of me getting in trouble, but they weren't necessarily like fights. I'm gonna wait to pop my active until I get a bit more tears ups and stuff, because right now we are not in a good place to keep doing that. Definitely pop this right now. Who's the boss? We can fight Steven normally here. It's not going to be an issue. We only have 0.63 tears. Although our damage is great, I'm going to want a little bit more than that, Chief. Just a tiny bit more. I'm going to want to get a screw. I would prefer a squeezy for our devil deal right now. Not really feeling the whole red heart HP thing this run, but I am going to say I would prefer to get like a squeezy or... I would even settle for just like a screw or toothpicks. I need just a single tears up here. I can barely even hit things with how slow. This is my own fault. I've made my own bed. I gotta lie on my own bed. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh my god. Thanks, Plum Baby. Ooh, we got some fancy stuff going on here. Okay. Oh, no, I didn't mean to grab that yet, but it's fine. You cost me 1 heart to take. Give me 3. I should probably not go any deeper. This is fine. I feel really good about this build right now. I'm not gonna take. I should take Steven. I'm gonna need the extra DPS going forward here. And then there's no soul hearts in here. We can try to find a secret room, but that might be all for this floor right now. Maybe. Okay, spiders is not really what I wanted to see. The only place I can imagine a super being, if not against that long wall to our right, is right here, in which it didn't really do a lot for us. I'm looking for a little bit more HP because we're gonna probably be getting hit quite a bit next floor, but we'll be fine. Just move on down. Just move on down. Alright, I found both my item rooms on today's XL floor, and I have a pair throw rune ready. That is 2 parts conjoined, still pretty good. I have a black rune if needed as well. I'm gonna need to get... Okay. We actually do want this, as we have a really high damage stat, but I don't want to take it until I can maybe get rid of a couple of broken hearts here. It's going to be a tight run. I've kind of splurged on my broken hearts in the early game a little bit too much. I have to remember that this character, you need to plan very far ahead to play this character. Because if you aren't, you're going to be in a place like this where you have, 800 broken hearts on floor 3 and can't start taking things when the items get really good with your devil deals and stuff like that. So you really should not be taking the 1 heart thing just because they're 1 heart, which is the mistake I've been making. Now, this could be huge for us. This could be legitimately really, really big. Would I want any of these or Blood Explosion more? Beautiful. Perfect payout right there, honestly. Okay. Hair throw. The pact is amazing. And this is also really, really good. You do want... It's for free. It's for free. Okay. We are making a nice... Look at that, too. Leviathan? Okay. 1% chance. Hello? Just get rid of your broken hearts. Okay, don't go any deeper. You're actually sitting so pretty right now. I believe we had a spirit heart in our shop, correct. Beetlejuice is right there. I'm going to take Blood Explosion. I know it's putting us back at 3 broken hearts, but hear me out. Hear me out. I like the item. It's very powerful. It is definitely worth the 3. Devil Door is still open for a black rune on Blood Rights. Okay. Just do it. You get a little bit of shots, a little bit of luck. Luck is good because our item rooms are actually based off of our luck stat, and we're able to move on down just peachy. But I wanted to talk about today. I guess kind of give you guys a little bit of a story here about fights. And not from me. It's actually about my cats. Because I have not given you guys a cat update in a while. And it's deserving of one. Believe me, you. So I believe when I last left off with the cat stories, they were still really hard to have in the same room together. And they'd hiss, they wouldn't really interact properly. It was a rough situation. Hey, another one of these boys. I'm down to fight a boss in here. Whew. Piercing shots, huh? I'm coming back for you. But things have kind of changed. Whereas previous, it was like a hiss on sight or hide kind of deal. They've gotten a lot better. I'm going to say about a week ago, when we first got back from vacation, Desi went back to work the day after. And obviously, I was working the day that we got back, too. And I opened up the door to the bedroom to go in the morning and go shower and stuff. Because I'm out on the couch to be with Beauty because she's a very anxious cat. And she's not in the same room as one of us. And Zimmy slips out. And instead of them just hissing and immediately fighting or running away from each other, they walk up to each other and they touch noses. And to me, I was like, what the fuck? Where did you guys learn to be friends? That is the funniest chest of all time. Because they were very, still hesitant. But that was the first time that ever had any physical touch was that moment. And there was no hissing after. It was simply just, well, that's what it was. They just touched noses and walked away. And I thought to myself, are they finally going to be, friends? And for a while, honestly, I thought the answer... Let's go. Oh, small rock or big boulder? What's it going to be? Oh, it's the big boulder. We got to come back for that. It's the boulder from the Avatar The Last Air guy. But in my naivete, I thought that might have been. You're a mimic door. I almost just took a big hit right there. I thought they might have been friends. So I kept them out for a bit longer. And Zimmy is still a kitty, right? She's still very rambunctious and fast. She kind of ran a little bit too quickly towards Beauty, which freaked Beauty out. Beauty kind of hissed at her, and Zimmy ran back into the room, and it was back to normal times. But knowing that it could be good, and it could still be better, I pulled my headphone out. I'm actually the worst streamer alive. I was filled with like a new kind of hope there. And I was really hoping that this would kind of come back to pay off in the long run. So every day now, in the morning, when they're both still sleepy, I let them interact. And most days, they'll hiss, but it's not immediate. They'll walk out and they'll play for a bit independently. And then after Zimmy gets too close to Beauty, then she'll hiss. But Zimmy wants to play with Beauty. Like, Zimmy is really into the idea of wanting to like have a friend to play with. And Beauty does not want that at all. Beauty wants to be lazy and do nothing all day. So when Zimmy wants to play, what she'll do is because here's like a situational image for you. Beauty, we have like an L-shaped couch, and Beauty will sit on like the peninsula of that couch, right? And you can obviously fit below the couch. Cats can, for sure. So Beauty will go on top of that L-shaped thing to keep an eye on Zimmy, and Zimmy will run underneath the couch so Beauty can't see her. And while Beauty's tail is wagging because she's curious about Zimmy, Zimmy will tap her tail and go hide under the couch. She's trying to fake her out. But Beauty knows it's Zimmy. So Beauty will like hiss in distress, or not hiss, she'll meow in distress, and she'll hiss at her, and it'll scare Zimmy to the point where Zimmy will like run away. But then I think Zimmy thinks that hissing is like playful. Because when you don't grow, like, this is a question I had for, I guess, in general for the audience, that I was really, really curious about. Do cats know what hissing means intrinsically, or do they just do they just assume it's like a regular calling card? You will not kill me if I take you. That's a big it's only 1 damage up. I said it was +3. I got duped right there, boys. I have like no HP to spare though, so be careful. I gotta focus. Believe you are still a 1-hit kill. Do not care for the pony. Can't do anything in here, so I'm just gonna leave the floor. Do they know that hissing is like a sign of them being distressed, or do they, like, for Zimmy's case, she hasn't been around a cat before ever. She's like a lone, child. Does she assume that hissing is like, I still want to play with you kind of deal? Because I don't know. Oh, that's bad. And it stresses me out a lot because I don't want to stress out Beauty by having Zimmy out here, but I don't want to keep Zimmy because she gets so sad in the bedroom. Like, you'll hear her whining she wants to come out and play or like be around one of us, but I can't because they'll fight when I'm trying to record. So Zimmy will put her hand under the door and start swiping around the carpet trying to find, anything to attach to. But they did have a really solid interaction today where they touched noses, they sniffed each other. There's a bit of like uncomfortable meowing, but nothing close to hissing. And then, of course, Zimmy ran way too close to Beauty, and Beauty, like, bapped her on the head, and they got into a bit of a scuffle. Nothing serious, just a quick, like, pounce, and then I just brought her back into the room. I'm really getting tired of keeping these cats separate because, like, it's hard on me, it's hard on Desi. Having to, like, separate our time between watching the cats, and right now, like, we're already on a tight schedule where she works, the 40-hour week, and I'm working, like, an 80-hour week. But at least I'm home, obviously. But both our home time and our, like, work time is now split between work, home, cats. We're getting, like, less and less us time. And I really want these cats just to get the fuck along so I can just be back to any kind of normalcy, That's a good thing to see right there. That is a very, very good thing to see. I've been looking for a sacrifice room, but have not found one, which is very sad. We're going to need one if we want to get rid of all these broken hearts in bulk. Otherwise, this may just be our build the entire run here, because we are not running off of enough to get even more broken hearts. There is a sacrifice room on this floor. Well, well, well. We are going to be taking great advantage of this right now, because we need to clear ourselves another restock machine. I'm gonna just immediately get back everything I worked to get away from, aren't I? That's fine. You know what? Go in here. Give it the old one right there. Go clear a room and get another satanic Bible charge. You know the drill. We've been here plenty of times before. I am really excited for the Nuzlocke and to play these modded characters in a more competitive setting. That's what you don't really get in Isaac a lot is competition. So I'm really excited to see it happen again. Yo. Please? I'm gonna get you. I have enough money. Trust me. See, look at that. It's intimidation factor right there. It does cost me a broken heart. This is worth it because I can just get rid of the broken hearts through the sacrifice room. Plus, I do need a tears up. Don't do this to me. I almost got very mad there. So what we're gonna do here first is go back here, give up at least one of your hearts, then go back so you're not, you know, gaining too many. It was mostly spirit hearts there, and a really nice tears up, so do this twice. Good. Go back here, get this. Now pick up this as well. For Joker, Hermit, Queen of Diamonds, sure, just pop that right now. Empress, okay. Interesting card selection here. I think you want to, well, look for your red room first. It was not here. I don't think it even could have been. I don't know why I tried it right here. Ooh. Did not get anything out of that. Okay. What can we do with this selection of stuff? I guess I can buy you. There was a battery somewhere, wasn't there? A charge key, that's right. So, yeah, we're gonna get rid of a lot of broken hearts here. And an angel deal, which I'm not going to take. Thank you very much. Why did I do that? I didn't even think it would work against that, but it did. Okay, cool. You know what? It's fine. Not touching that. Get me the hell out of here. That was the wrong room. Although it could have been worth it. Not a Hierophant. Is there any other way to gain HP, or are we about to ski daddle? Oh, I can't go in there, right. What about this? I could always find like a super bandage in here. Or maybe a conjoined. I wouldn't mind right now. We're gonna want the extra tears anyways. All right, nothing. I'm not gonna take that. I don't see any more batteries. I can go in here. I forgot it was just that. Okay. If I just had a couple more, I could go really, really deep here. And get the 7 soul hearts, potentially. That's kind of like my thought process right now. Okay, Zealot heart does not really do a lot for me. Grab the... You already saw your Joker room, though. Last bet is right here. If nothing comes out of this room, it's just go fight your boss. Ooh, 2 rooms, actually. It's just go and fight your boss time. Does not help me at all. Okay, it's still going. Like, it's not out of the question, I would say, yet. Please. Mini battery. Ah, man. Well, there is always the secret rooms and things like that, but I don't want to spend too much longer on this floor, to be real with you. And also, I have no freaking clue where this is going to be. Nothing. There's the secret room, at least. Good bomb block as well. Weird door right there. That kind of put me through a loop for a second. Last chance for anything else that I can use on this. Because this is a one-time sacrifice room. We may not see another one the rest of the run. Hey, beautiful. I do want you. I would take that for 2 more guaranteed angel deals. Gee, man. All right. Yeah, that's it. Okay, just go fight your boss. You should live. If you get to a point where you're not going to live, I could have gone to boss rush and gotten more hearts out of that. And there's one right here. Oh, the irony of all of this happening at the same time, huh? I should have gone for boss rush, gotten the charges through boss rush, had my fool card from this being the beast floor, and gone back out. Hindsight is always 20/20, though. To be real with you, with how slow the run's going right now, I didn't think we were on pace for boss rush, but I guess the XL floor kind of helped out with that. Another soul heart too, fantastic. Okay, I'm gonna say you go negative. Doesn't matter to bomb those. You just leave the floor, get a couple broken hearts cleared in your next floor, and then you keep on going. We have found our XL floor boss room, so you know, we're only gonna get one angel deal here. If I would have known it was gonna be an XL floor, I wouldn't have taken Eucharist. But again, as I say every day, hindsight is always going to be 20/20 in this game. Not the item, of course. I took it because I had a Joker card for like the shoal floor, and I would have gotten 2 angel deals on this floor, hopefully giving us at least one like tier 4 item, but it does not seem to be the case, and I'm very sad about that because I worked very hard for the Eucharist. I've had to pay 1 bomb for that. That quite good. That is quite good. It didn't really give us a lot of DPS, but the speed is what I was looking for there, because we are hella slow. Now, that might stop us from grabbing an angel item on this floor if it's a tier 4. I understand that, but I don't think we're going to get anything better than just like a damage and a speed up. If Sacred Heart's in there, I will eat my words. And I'll take it and I'll die too. If that Sacred Heart had got it in there, the run ends right now. Good dodges. Killer. Okay. Let's see. It was not even worth anything. Look how smart I am, guys. You can't even stop me right now. Wait a minute. We're going down to Shoal, or I could go to Hush and clear even one more Broken Heart from that. Nah, you're gonna go. There's no reason to do that, because you can't really fight Hush with a build. Like you could fight him, it wouldn't go very well, I wouldn't think. If I had Conjoined, you could have swayed me there because I have more tiers doing more damage, but we'll just Joker card right now. We'll see. You gotta gamble sometimes. Now, we are probably about to die, so I'm gonna pop this. I'm gonna go out like a man. We have no way to increase our HP on this floor, so I am going to be extremely cautious. And I'm not going to talk for a lot of this floor. I'm not going to talk for a lot of this floor. But I'm going to keep it all in the video so you guys know that I'm not like trying to cheat you out of anything right now. You could get a card that removes Broken Hearts, I guess. That's kind of a long shot, though. Oh, hey, hold on. What's down here, do you think? Oh, you shoot. This is too scary. It's gonna be an item I can't even take at the end of it either way. So, you know, I'm not gonna do that. Goodbye, sir. All right, well, keep going on. It's just, you know, taking baby steps everywhere you go. If we get to Satan, there's a good chance we can still bring it home. With a devil card as well, it makes it even, you know, likelier. Left or down? I pre-fired there and almost killed myself by doing so. Thank you for the flies. All right. Anything extra hiding in this room, or just these guys? Just those guys. Wrong way. And it's Brimstone Eyes, which could easily kill us. Luckily, we did not die there, which I am honestly surprised. I'd rather have the tears. Well, would I? Because I have Crown of Light. I'd rather have Devil card. If we even make it that far, of course. I can't get hit down here, can I? This room's scary, dude. I don't like rooms where I gotta think about geometry. That's like one of my weak points in Isaac is geometry. I can't shoot, I have no tier rate. Help me. Maybe I do want tier rate. We'll cross that bridge if we come to that bridge, all right? I'm not gonna sweat it. I'm already sweating enough trying to play this floor out. Ooh, a booster pack down there. Okay. There are cards that do remove one Broken Heart from the Master Mamad. They're very rare. Hey. We are conjoined. Okay, that's what I wanted to see. Take your devil card and keep going. The more tiers, the better. And now we definitely want to have the tiers over the damage if we can choose to do so. All right, you know, that definitely could have gone worse. I'll give you that one, all right? I should have had the moon card. Oh, of course there's a freaking sacrifice room down here as well. I could have taken full advantage of. I have a full charge. I have car battery, satanic Bible. This could have been great. Dude, how is our boss fight? Not here yet. The flies almost killed me there. My own flies making the enemy separate. I thought we were already dead. I'm happy to be here. You know, I'm surprised we made it this long, and if we die, you know, in one room, I'll still feel pretty good. Go away. Yeah, I think I've learned that I'm gonna want the tears up here. Let's do it. A little bit off, but I can use that guy as an explosion instead. I didn't want to risk it with my frames being lower than 60, not really knowing the timing with my frames. Oh, go, 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 go. You have, what's it called? Please go into your face. I have my shield up, dude. Come on, we can bring it out of here. We did it. We won. We actually gamed. We actually gamed that floor, dude. We have only one more place to go right now. I'm not saying it's a winner, because it sure as hell could... Oh, curse the blind. All right, we have 2 hearts right now. Just go. Don't bother opening up any of those. The broken heart amount. What? Why? Why do we have... Huh? Did my Empress card bug when I was supposed to lose it? Why do we have a 15 tier rate right now? I mean, we have a great run going on, obviously, but... Like, why do we just... Oh, we have... Oh my god, dude. The Zealot Hearts gave us a soy milk wisp, right? I see Ice Cube Baby, I think. No, that's not Cube Baby. I see Mom's Perfume. I don't know what wisps we have, and I don't have that mod that tells me either, because it's just it adds needless lag. I never use the Megaton book anyways, right? Usually I know what wisps I have because it tells me on my screen, but these hearts being the rare exception here, it's a shortcut. It's still fine. We have like a soy milk type wisp. And maybe it's like, it has to be soy milk. Nothing else gives you 15 tier rate in this game, right? So it has to be some kind of soy milk type deal. Dodging. Currently dodging. And I'm very happy that we could lose the wisp and be back in an awful place. It wasn't a bad place. It wasn't the best place to be. But as it stands right now, brother, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling very, very good. There's no need to pop that again. Even if we did somehow lose 2 broken hearts entering this floor, we already have the 2 hearts made up because we have car battery on Satanic Bible. That will obviously give you 2 hearts instead of 1. Okay. What wisp? I know perfume gives you a tears up. I don't know what that thimble is. I don't know what that symbol is. I don't know what that symbol is. Maybe it's a modded item. It's not strawberry milk. One of those, dude, has to be soy milk. I'm actually so confused right now. You'd think I'd know the soy milk wisp by now. Maybe it's just that thimble thing is soy milk. I don't know. Maybe that Mom's Perfume -1 tier delay like fucked some random Massima stuff up. And that's why. Who could really say, right? Who can really say? Where are you? You scare me. Normal people scare me. Boss fight? I've traveled across the land, dude. Ooh, hey. That could be fun to use. We don't really need Sanguine Bond anymore, do we? Or will it take away car battery? Either way, we don't really need either of those. You're about to be a goner. You're a goner. And pile it on. Honestly, we don't do like a ton of damage, I feel like. We do a lot, but I feel like we should be doing a little bit more. Maybe? Do I have the wolf thing still? I don't even know, dude. I want to use the stars card in the secret room, obviously. I don't know if I can find my secret room easily enough. All right, chat, I have figured it out. So here's what all the wisps mean. That little, like, symbol thing, that's Dogtooth right there. That's the baby we have. This baby, the big bouncing boy, that's him. And I guess that thimble one has to be Soy Milk then. So all of our wisps do make sense, and our secret room is right here. We have to get one bomb, then we can enter in there, and then pop the reverse stars card down, and then I guess at that point, Bob's your uncle. And then we can go fight our boss and end off, hopefully, what will be a win here, with a little bit of extra knowledge on how to play Team Mastema. I'm hoping that knowledge translates into our Nuzlocke well, because I don't want to lose that thing. I could see myself, because, like, here's the thing. Neo Nami's in the Nuzlocke, and that man's cracked at the Binding of Isaac. He's a little bit insane-o mode at the Binding of Isaac, right? He doesn't have a lot of mod experience. And although we're only playing with character mods, having the notion of what to do as each character to kind of build yourself up, it helps. I think the only person who could rival me right now in terms of pure game skill and modded knowledge is Turtle Melon. If I had to make a prediction right now, based off everybody who is in the Nuzlocke, and take, with a grain of salt, take this next message. I think Turtle Melon might be the best contender. I wouldn't be surprised if you won. No bomb, dude. I wouldn't be surprised if you won. They cost Broken Hearts too. The full thing. Because he's played a lot more modded Isaac than I have, believe it or not. But I think I might be better at the game than him. And at a certain point, the knowledge won't help anymore because it just comes down to game skill, because you can only learn so much about modded characters that I think I have a good shot of winning the Nuzlocke. I think I do. I'm not going to Void. I'm too mad about that. If you enjoyed the run of my commentary, a like and a comment goes a long way for a small channel like mine. In the meantime, guys, I have been BD1P. Peace out and goodbye.